eyes always look towards the ground. Your ears seem to follow the sound.
Hub, and I'm here with John Greene. John, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And I wanted to talk a little bit today about the Ride to Provide and the cause that it supports. So, John, how did the Ride to Provide actually come about?
Ride to Provide came about back in 2007 when I was turned on to some of the orphanages in Central America and the Caribbean that were basically startup orphanages that took kids in who were either abandoned, malnourished, or both. And these orphanages would bring these kids back to life, more or less, and then provide them a way to get education and find a home so they'd have a future. And basically what happened was I learned about it. I wanted to give, but back in 2006 when the economy started to tank, I said to myself, hey, I don't have the money I want to give,
right,
but I do have a gift and I do have some talents. So how can I take...
And the cycling community.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was my gift to cycling, and the community is my contact base, so I decided to take advantage of both so I could help others.
Cool. And this started, what, 3 years ago?
About 3 years ago.
And because I remember the first one, there was just a few, it was a smaller group.
That's right.
And then the second year, how many people did we have?
First time was maybe 15, we did 100 miles. The second time we cut it back to get more participation, which was 62 miles. Maybe about 35.
And then this year, which was the third year,
we started with 100.
We had 100 riders, and it was really cool. It was great synergy. There was riders from 3 counties.
Yep.
And again, one of the big reasons I wanted to put this on the Facebook page is because there's riders from all over the country that can see the Facebook page.
That's right.
And so I think we're all kind of linked by that common goal.
That's true.
So you started this really because you saw a need.
That's right.
And you thought, hey, let me see what I can do. And it just picked up momentum.
That's correct.
And so, our goal here really today is to share this with the whole cycling community or anyone who's watching the video who feels like they want to help.
It's all about momentum.
It is about momentum. So, what do you see for the future? Any other plans coming for any other rides or anything else with the organization that you have in tap?
We'll probably do another ride sometime within the next year or less.
Cool.
My wife and I are making plans to go down to New Life Children's Home in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, so that we can go ahead and take a look at the orphanage ourselves and get more involved so we can branch out, keep the momentum we've got going.
Sure.
And make a better difference year by year.
Oh, cool, man, cool. I know one of the things we were talking about a month ago, or not even about a month, a couple of weeks we were chatting, was about possibly bringing a group of guys and women down to volunteer to build a clinic. Is that something that is a possibility?
The needs that they have right now is immediate need to take care of kids down there, which is about $30 a month donation. You can adopt a child down there. The other need they have is for clean water. They need a clinic, and they're also talking about building a hospital. So my goal is to understand better what their needs are short-term and long-term, so that we can kind of rally support with our group of contacts and our sphere of influence to kind of rise to the occasion for them and help them out.
Cool, man, cool. Well, the hub was really started too, to be a source of information, a place that people can connect. And I know you and I have talked about the connection aspect of all this, and I guess the cool part is everyone can do a little something.
That's right.
Every spoke on the wheel is just as important to keeping the integrity of you on your bike and keeping the wheel upright.
That's right.
And so, part of this as well is to encourage people that are watching this, if they'd like to give, we're going to put the website on the video and some contact points.
Exactly.
If you'd like to give $1 to $5 to $5,000, whatever you can do, it's greatly appreciated. And
everything works.
Everything works, and John, from everyone in the cycling community, really, man, it's been a good thing for us to get involved with, because I think most of us, even with the economy being bad, still want to give. We still want to give, even if it's a few dollars or whatever. And this gave a lot of people, honestly, an opportunity to feel like they were giving.
That's right.
And I know the woman who came from the organization, what was her name?
Miriam Frederick.
Miriam Fredericks, brought posters of these children that were literally on their deathbeds. I mean, really horrible, and it kind of pulled on our heartstrings, and it's uncomfortable to see that.
It's reality.
But the cool part was she was showing us the after pictures of these kids who are graduating high school and college from local Jupiter and Palm Beach County school system.
That's right.
So that was kind of cool, and I think that really brought it home that whatever we can do to give has a huge impact on the world, and that's really why we wanted to do this. So this little video, maybe someone will see that wants to start doing a charity event or something in their neck of the woods, or come to ours next time or help. So
and it's not as hard as you would think.
Yeah.
What makes my job easier during the Ride to Provide is that the people who are involved rise to the occasion. So
Yeah.
it allows me to kind of quarterback everybody rather than having to go out there and make it burdensome. So the key is use what you got, use someone else's existing infrastructure already, so that you can make it easy and allow your friends to rise to the occasion.
And that's really what happened this year. I mean, it was just so cool to see all the riders just start coming together, and it was really cool. And the food was awesome. I got to say, the food was great. So we also don't want to we'd be remiss if we didn't thank all the local bike shops.
Absolutely.
You know, we don't have to name them, but all the bike shops in Jupiter up to Hope Sound, even down to West Palm Beach, we're all really great in sending out email blasts and putting information out. So for those of you bike shops who participated, thumbs up, man. That was awesome. So
It's a good time.
cool, man. Well, John, thanks so much for being here. This is Mark Dubin for The Hub, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the road.